Hello, Americans. Back again. We're back up at the property, and finally, I got the bag up here. Got her set where we're gonna put her. We're actually gonna put it up on. We're so excited to finally have her up here. It was quite a hoorah and a hassle, but I ended up put her on a big old trailer, and I'm gonna put a couple of little videos of us unloading and stuff when we first got it up here. Probably put those on here too. Kitty filmed those before. But what we're gonna do is we got to pull to get our address. Part of the thing on this property to get, because it's just a bare piece of land and stuff, so it didn't have an address. And one of the things to get an address is that you've got to have a permanent structure, and so you have to pull. So I'm gonna end up having to pull the axles off the VAG, which is no problem anyway, because it ain't ever going anywhere. So I picked up some pier blocks. Got those for a smoking deal. That actually got those. Those were reclaimed. I got those for $1 a piece. They sell for about $6 a piece. So that was a awesome deal. As you can see right now, I just got it on camper jacks just to stabilize it and stuff like that for now. If I'm not gonna get to putting the pier blocks under, and I'm gonna take the pier blocks and then put use 4x4s, on the pier block, get it up there where I want it, get it all level and everything, and have it up on pier blocks. Pull the axles. I'll do that. I'll pull the axles at the same time as I'm putting the pier blocks and stuff under there. And which actually what ends up happening then is the way that I started remodeling it. You've seen some of the videos of all that. So now a bunch of the stuff that I did in there, as far as the shelving and stuff like that, getting rid of the axles underneath. Now I'm going to end up, I want the wheel wells. You won't need the wheel wells. So now that's actually going to give us more space. So I'm going to end up ripping out the whole shelf that I built and redoing the whole thing. But it's going to open it up and make the back bedroom, a lot bigger and livable. And then which I've shown in the videos and stuff, we actually put our bed in here last night. We had got it up here yesterday and unloaded it, and Miss Kitty was so excited, so I threw down a little bit of flooring and spent our first night in the VAG. So that was awesome. But all this, I said, I don't know if it's gonna get too dark in here, but shelving that I built here, I'm gonna end up ripping this out. I'm going to end up ripping which is the original shelf, but I'll do something different. This whole little pony wall thing here is coming out. And then the first trip when we were trying to tow it, I ended up kicking this out because I thought the tires were rubbing on it. That wasn't the problem. So now I built that cabinet. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to open it up from here on back. This will be our bedroom. And then this will be open, and then of course our living room. And then I think I've kind of said in the past videos of our plan, but when I'm done, you won't even know that there's a trailer underneath it, because I'm going to build a snow shelter. First, I'm going to start off, it's all going to be reclaimed and everything, so I've got to score it. I want to get metal. I'd like 18 foot, but probably going to end up going about 12 foot off the front first with a patio type cover, and then I'll do the snow shelter, drop it over the other side, post and beam, and then after I do that, then I'm going to start enclosing it. And I got a line on some from a mill. I got to go in there and talk to them and stuff, but I was told that I can get the slabs off the, when they cut the stuff down for lumber, they slab it, and supposedly I'll be able to haul off all that I want. So everything will look like log cabins around this property before it's over, because I get my hands on a bunch of that, and we'll be using that for siding on everything. Anyways, we got that. The VAG is set where it's going to be. And then, like I said, I'm going to build the shelter off of here, go over with the snow shelter, then I'm going to enclose the whole thing. And when it's all done, which is going to be down the road, but when it's all done, you won't even know that there's, that the Vagabond's in there until you walk in my front door, and then I'm going to leave the one wall. Well, it'll be like a wall in my living room or my little greenhouse thing off there, and it'll be the wall of the Vagabond. I'm going to have the lights working and stuff, so it'll be pretty cool when I get it done. But that's gonna take some work and effort. Got Miss Kitty over there. She's trying to figure out getting the internet stuff hooked up. Take a little gander around. Kevin got to come up and spend his first night, and then he's got a look over here. So here's what we got going. Got this all clear. We did this all hand whacked a bunch of that. And then over there where you can see that kind of pile of brush and that big tree, Kevin's going to actually move his camp trailer over to there so to get the shade, because it's still been just hotter than I'll get it today. It's cloudy and they're calling for a red warning on thunder showers. And if you've been watching any of the news, man, we got some big, they're actually east of here, some big fires, man. One of my favorite places, Atlanta, Idaho, and they've evacuated it twice, or evacuated it, let them come back in, now evacuated it again. I hope all them thoughts and prayers is with everybody in Atlanta, Idaho, and over there Haley and Ketchum area. They've been, I guess it's #1 in the country right now for fire. Thousands of firefighters and stuff, so keep all them in your prayers and stuff. It's a nightmare, man. This summer's just, this heat and everything is just wild. Scary, man. But anyway, that's where we're at on this whole operation. I can't even, you'll never know how much, man. It was like somebody jumping off my chest when I finally pulled in here with the Vag. It's been quite the deal. So now we got to go back, trying to get this stuff, because like I said, they're talking about thunder showers. You know, man, we can use the dang rain for sure, and the fires could definitely use it. But getting ready to kind of tidy up and tarp some of this stuff up and head back down to the valley. Next trip up here, we're bringing a hog. Kevin, it's on the other end of the acreage where I'd show you that. Kevin built a hog pen and stuff and a little cover for our hog. We've harvested, well, we sold a few and harvested one, so we've been eating fresh pork. It's real good. But we're bringing our sow up here the next trip, so we're going back down to the valley today and saying that we're probably going to stay down there till Sunday or Monday. But man, I don't even want to spend the time down there. I got to hustle up some money and take care of some, you know, them bills and pay my final stuff before we're up here full time. But the next trip up here, my bed, my recliners, my TV's coming up here, so I guarantee you, man, we're up here 100% then. We'll still have to go down and get chickens and my toolbox and a bunch of stuff like that. But man, we're this close to being full time up here. Just got to do the loose ends and stuff, and then I'm trying to get a chunk of change, you know, because we're doing this because we po' boys up here. So we're trying to do this. We're trying to sell. We're going to sell probably my little Toyota, the little treasure wagon. Man, it gets great gas mileage. It's a 81. Only got like 60,000 original miles. But after I thought about it, because I ended up getting this little pickup truck, and then I got my big truck, and really living up here, there's just, I can't really see any use in keeping the little Toyota. And if we can sell that and, you know, get a chunk of change, then I can spend the next couple of weeks up here and concentrate on getting all this stuff, you know, built and ready for, because man, you know, here in Idaho, you know, it's 100 degrees today, but it could snow here in a week or two, so it could snow this afternoon. Anyway, you all have a good day. That's where we're at. A little check-in, and we're excited. We'll keep you posted.